Hey guys, Gengarluv here, and today I've got a battle against my good mate PhD. I'll link his channel below. Without a doubt, you have to check this guy out. Like, this guy knows how to battle. He's just fantastic. The way he battles is fantastic. He's great to watch. He's really entertaining because these teams, they always pack heavy hitters. Like, he brings the most offensive teams. You know, he doesn't need like safe switches like I do. He just brings out the heavy hitters, and you know, his best defense is his ability to make excellent predictions and make good switches. So, you know, that his battles are always exciting. So you got to go sub him, please. You know, do yourselves a favor and go check him out. Looking at this team preview, I just want to be really quick with it. As you can see, Hitmontop is trying to stop a rape happening between Rotom, Heat and Durant. Yeah, there's not much to say about my team really. It's a bunch of random UU Pokemon that I put together, and it actually worked really well and created a fairly strong team. So I'll probably be using this team more into the future. His team, again, heavy hitters all around. Apart from his Uxies, which is going to be, you know, more setup type, I'm imagining. Looking at that, he has an Omastar. He's probably carrying Rain Dance and Rocks and, I don't know, maybe Dual Screen or something along those lines. And yeah, I've just got to be mindful. I know he's going to predict me well, and I've got to just try and play unpredictable and, you know, get off some heavy hits that are going to surprise him. So anyway, guys, this battle is one of my favourite battles, along with the Melodic Raichu battles, probably one of the best battles I've uploaded so far. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Cheers. Okay, so I'm just going to lead off with my ever reliable lead, Regirock. Pretty much just to get Rocks up early, because it's going to put pressure on every time he switches. He's going to lead off with his Raikou, and I'm not too worried about this thing. I know he's going to want to switch out, because he can't really one-hit me from this point. And an Earthquake's obviously going to kill it, so I'm just going to go for Rocks. He does switch out with the Volt Switch, and that does a fuckload. Like I told you guys, this guy doesn't fuck around, you know. He loves to hit things, and he loves to hit things hard. So, you know, testament to the guy. He's living up to his reputation, yeah. So I set up my Rocks as he brings in his Uxie, and I want to switch out here and bring out my Hitmontop, or what he thought was my Hitmontop is actually my Zoroark. He didn't actually notice there was no Intimidate drop, so I don't know, I guess it was early in the match, he wasn't really paying too much attention, so that's great for me. I'm able to get off a Choice Spec Night Days as he sets up his rain, but unfortunately for me, he just survives. He's going to be able to get off that U-turn. It's going to get me below half health, so that's shit. There goes my disguise, and it, you know, reveals me as an ugly Ranger prick. He sends out his Omastar, and I'm thinking, oh, Swift Swim in the rain, fuck me. There's only one thing I can do, and that's bring out Porygon 2, who's going to trace that Swift Swim ability, and it's going to put us both on level playing field. So, goes the Surf in the rain. It's not going to do much. You know, it does a decent chunk, but you know, Porygon 2 is an absolute beast. He doesn't mind that sort of shit. So now I'm just going to slow this thing down. I'm going to go to T-Wave as he switches. He brings in his Scrafty, and that's good for me. That thing's paralysed, but unfortunately he's got the Lumberry, which sort of indicates to me that he probably doesn't have the Shed Skin ability, and he might be Moxie instead. So I'm going to bring out, what's his face, Hitmontop here, as he goes for the Dragon Dance. After that Intimidate drop, he's going to want to switch out, because he's not going to be able to take me out effectively, and that's fantastic for me. So I'm pretty sure he's going to switch, but I know he doesn't have anything on his team that really wants to take a high jump kick. Blastoise was his best bet, and obviously goes to that. It's bulky as fuck, and it's going to laugh at my high jump kick. So seeing it as a physical wall, I'm going to try and put as much pressure on it as possible. He goes to Scald in the rain, trying to get the burn. It does a decent amount of damage, but I'm just going to Toxic it. It's going to put pressure on him, mean he can't stay out too long, even in the rain, getting his Rain Dish recovery and Leftovers recovery. It's, you know, a couple of turns in, and it's going to put real pressure on it. So now I'm going to make the switch, anticipating him to either switch, or if he decides to stay in, maybe Rapid Spin. I can threaten him out with a T-Bolt here. But unfortunately for me, he actually carries the Toxic as well, and he Toxic's my wall, so that's going to fuck me up. As happy as I was to Toxic his wall, I fucking hate it when Porygon 2 gets Toxic. I love it when he's paralyzed. Burn doesn't worry me. Toxic fucking annoys the fuck out of me. Now here I made a really bad over prediction. I thought, oh, he can't do anything to me, so he's going to have to switch. I went to T-Wave, and as soon as I clicked the T-Wave button, I'm like, oh fuck, Rapid Spin. Of course he's going to Rapid Spin. So that's what he did, he Rapid Spin, and now that's really, really bad because it's put pressure, the poison's put pressure on me. I know he's going to switch here, but I'm at that lower health, I can't take the risk T-Waving again, so I'm going to have to recover. And he makes a nice play, goes back out to his Uxie, and since there's no rocks, he's able to come back in with that slither of health. And he's going to be able to set up Rain again, I'm assuming here. So I'm going to go out to my Rotom here, and he does set up his Rain, and that's fine by me, because the reason I went out to Rotom was, if he's going to set up his Rain, he can't really switch this turning to his Omastar, because he knows that there's a good chance I'm going to go on an electric move. So I'm going to go to Volt Switch, and I'm going to make a defensive switch here, bring out my Porygon 2. So now he can't really go into his Omastar and benefit from Swift Swim, because I'll trace that ability and it's going to be just like before. So he brings in his Snorlax here. I get the Thick Fat ability off of him, and I'm thinking, ah, fuck, okay, it's not an ideal matchup for me. So I'm going to bring out Regirock, and he's fucking cursing, and I'm having flashbacks to a game against Just Indie that I had before, when he had a cursing Snorlax that caught me off guard and fucking swept my whole team. So I'm going to go to Drain Punch here, just gauging how much damage that does. It doesn't do much, but the health recovery is nice. He's going to keep cursing here, and you might wonder why I went another Drain Punch given how much damage, or how little damage that did. And I was thinking at the time, if I need to bring out my Regirock, maybe do like switches with Hitmontop to keep getting the Intimidate off on this thing. I need my Regirock at full health to be able to survive a few hits. So now I've got a bit of health back. I'm going to bring out Hitmontop here to get the Intimidate, and right now I'm sort of dancing around the bomb. Feels like this is a nuclear bomb here waiting to explode, and I've sort of got to play my cards right. I do have a plan in my head, so I get the Intimidate off here, and right now my plan is to whittle this thing down as much as possible to a point where he has to rest. So to do that, I'm going to go with the Toxic. If he goes the Body Slam, I'm prepared to I might have to sacrifice some Pokemon here. Hitmontop takes that hit fairly nicely, lives on 69 HP, gets the lefties recovery, so that's good. And now I know another Body Slam's obviously going to kill me, but I need to get damage off on this thing, so I'm going to go to High Jump Kick, get it down a little bit more. That's fine, that's actually beautiful for me, because he's gone for another Curse, and Toxic damage is going to start racking up here, so that's going to get him to a low point. This turn again, I'm going to go for another High Jump Kick just to put pressure on it. If he kills me now, that's fine, but he's the lower I can get him and the more pressure I can put on him to rest is to my advantage. So I've got him down to a point, he decides he needs to rest here, and I'm thinking, fantastic. Chances are this thing's going to have 2 attacks over Sleep Talk, because to leave himself with just Body Slam is a bit risky if I had a Ghost Pokemon. So I'm guessing he's got Crunch and not Sleep Talk, so this is perfect for me. I can get stage 2 of my get rid of this fucking Snorlax plan up. So I go out to my Rotom here, and that's his first turn of sleep, so that's fine by me. I'm going to trick him to Choice Scarf, and I know I'm not going to lock him into anything, but what I'm going to do is prevent him from being able to, curse, rest, repeat, So I'm going to go to Volt Switch here, get some damage off on this thing, bring out Hitmontop again to lower his attack a little bit more. I don't know what he's at after this Intimidate, maybe +2 or something like that. So I get the Intimidate off, and that's fantastic. He's going to wake up, Body Slam me, finish me off, and that's stage 2 done. He's scarfed now. All he can do is Body Slam. So in comes my Rotom, and this is stage 3. I get the Will-O-Wisp off, and now this thing's pretty much useless. Oh, it's not useless, obviously, but I've crippled it enough. It's taken a while, but I finally got there. Lucky for me, the strategy I had in my head, it actually paid off. He goes to Body Slam and paralyzes me. Now, I know with that burn, he's probably going to want to switch out because it's not ideal for him. So I'm going to go the Volt Switch here, hoping, just to get switch advantage on whatever comes in. Unfortunately, I get paralyzed. What can you do? In comes his Raikou, and that's fine by me. I know he can't really hurt me. I don't know what else he has, but you know, he's probably going to switch, thinking that I might switch here. But I'm actually anticipating him to switch, so I know he's not going to go into one of his water Pokemon, so Overheat seemed like the best thing for me to do, so that's what I went for. In comes Scrafty, my eyes lit up, and I got fully paralysed again, so that's shit. Now Scrafty's in, and I can't afford him to set up a Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure my Rotom's useless at this stage, so I went for the Will-O-Wisp just in case he decided to try and set up on me, but I get fully paralysed again. And now I know how everyone feels when they play against my T-Wave team, so, you know, I can't really complain. You know, I've copped it now too, so I'm sorry to all those people I've battled. He is able to finish me off with him and get that Moxie boost, so that's bit dangerous for me. I know I'm going to bring in my Durant little hustler here. I know that he can take some decent hits, so I'll go for the Hone Claws. As he gets up his first Dragon Dance, I'm thinking, alright, I've got to hit this thing now. He's gone for a second Dragon Dance, and I'm like, oh fuck, he's at +3. Hopefully my X is, I know it's going to be neutral, it's going to be stabbed, it's got the hustle ability, so it's going to be nice, you know. Hopefully he's going to kill it. It gets it down, and fuck, in comes the Drain Punch. I'm like at +3. There's no way I can live this surely, but fucking Durant, you are a beast. You simply single-handedly stopped this game from being a sweep right here. I'm able to get off the, I don't even know what, I think I went for Iron Head there. I wasn't paying attention, sorry guys. And take out that thing, and that's fantastic for me. Now here, I can't really do anything to this thing. I need Durant to die because I don't really have a safe switch. And right now, this Raikou is faster than everything in my team, and it's going to cause me real problems. So I've got to bring in Porygon. I've got to slow it down because the Choice Spec Thunderbolt could rip through my entire team right here. So in comes Porygon 2, and I'm just praying that I can live this fairly comfortably. Get off the T-Wave, and thank God I've just crippled this thing, and now it's no longer a threat to my team. Here, I'm hoping that he's either going to switch, or maybe a little bit of paralysis would be nice. So I'm just going to recover here, you know, hoping that I can actually save my Porygon. But he's going to go to T-Bolt again, and of course it's going to take a massive chunk because this thing hits like a fucking truck. And the poison damage is going to start racking up, so I've come to the conclusion that Porygon 2 is going to have to die, unfortunately, because, yeah, I just can't save him at this point in time. So I want to just get a little damage off on this thing, so it's a guaranteed kill with whatever I bring in. The Ice Beam hits it, gets a crit. All in all, it's not going to matter because I'm going to bring in Rocky here and Earth. Oh, no, actually, I tricked myself there, fuck. I'll bring in Zoroark, I go to Night Days, and that's going to finish that thing off regardless of, you know, that previous Ice Beam being a crit or not. So in comes fat-ass Snorlax, and I know he's going to have to rest here to get rid of that burn, so it seemed logical for me to stay in, get off another Night Days. Hopefully, you know, maybe I could get some luck, a little bit of hacks, an accuracy drop, you know, a crit or something, but you know, it doesn't really matter. That wasn't really my intentions because I knew after the rest he's going to have to switch again. Whatever he's going to bring in, he's going to cop a Night Days, bang smack right in its face. Unfortunately, Blastoise is the unlucky one. I get a crit on that, but that I doubt would have mattered. Either way, I would have finished it off next turn. So in comes Snorlax again, and I know another Body Slam's coming, so I don't want to take that. In comes Rocky, you know, he's at a very good amount of HP. Without the curses, this Snorlax is still asleep to begin with. Now here, hindsight's a great thing, and I probably should have set up a layer of, I should have set up my rocks again at this point before killing this thing, because obviously Snorlax isn't going to be able to do much to my Regirock. You know, an extra turn of damage coming from that when I'm recovering just as much from my Drain Punches. You know, it really should have just set up rocks there, and could have helped me at the end of the battle. But you know, hindsight's a great thing. So I'm just going to keep going to Drain Punches. He goes to Crunches, and it's not going to do anything like on his side. I'm going to take out this Snorlax, recover a lot of health. I think I'm back up to full health. So that's fantastic. Snorlax is gone, and I finally got rid of that thing. That thing could have been the bane of my existence. And here's his last Pokemon, Omastar, and he goes to the Shell Breaks, Shell Smash, I can't even remember what that fucking thing called. And I'm thinking if I had the rocks up, a little bit more damage, it would have taken a little bit more damage. Fortunately, it has the White Herb, and you know, that's going to prevent it from losing all those defense drops. I probably should have gone Earthquake, it would have been more powerful, and with those that extra Stealth Rock damage, I might have been able to kill it. Who knows? Don't know, but Didn't work out that way anyway. He kills my Regirock. I bring in Zoroark. He asks me, are you scarfed? I'm like, nah, fuck man, I'm Specs. He gets off the surf, and that's going to finish me off. Great game, PhD. Go sub him, guys. Till next time, cheers.